Something strange happens to the face after a certain age, not overnight, not in a dramatic, obvious way. It happens quietly. One day you look in the mirror and something feels different. Not just lines, not just dryness. It's the texture, the firmness, that subtle bounce your skin used to have. Gone. Most people think this is just getting older, that it's genetic, that nothing natural can really change it. But what if that's not the full story? What if the real problem isn't aging, but dehydration at a cellular level that no cream can reach? Because here's what most people don't realize. Wrinkles don't start on the surface. They start deep, in the structure of the skin itself. And that structure is held together by something your body used to make effortlessly: collagen. Today I'm going to show you a different way to think about aging skin. Not lotions, not procedures, not expensive serums, just water, but not plain water. 7. Specific additions used quietly by doctors and skin specialists that support collagen, skin elasticity, and hydration from the inside out. And when you understand what they do inside your body, you'll never look at a glass of water the same way again. Why wrinkles are not just age. Aging skin is often blamed on time, but time itself doesn't cause wrinkles. Biology does. Inside your skin are tiny protein fibers that act like scaffolding in a building. When you're young, that scaffolding is thick, tight, and strong. It holds everything up. But after your mid-30s, something shifts. Your body slowly produces less collagen each year. And even worse, what you do produce breaks down faster. That's when skin starts to lose its structure. Lines deepen, skin thins, elasticity fades. But here's the part most people miss. Collagen production is heavily influenced by hydration at the cellular level. Not just drinking water, but delivering the right compounds alongside it so your body can actually use that water to repair tissue. Without those compounds, water passes through you, skin stays dry at the cellular level, collagen repair slows down. This is why creams can't fully solve the problem. They work on the surface. Collagen lives deeper, and that's where the real battle happens. Addition number 1, the collagen. Switch your body forgot. There's a reason children don't worry about wrinkles. It's not luck. It's not better creams. It's production. When you were younger, your body made collagen constantly, effortlessly, without needing help. But after your 30s, something subtle changes. Your body doesn't stop making collagen. It just stops getting the signal to make enough of it. And that signal depends on something most people never connect to skin aging: vitamin C. But not the way you're thinking. This isn't about boosting immunity. It's about a biological trigger. Inside your body, collagen is built through a process that depends on enzymes. Tiny biological machines that assemble the protein fibers that keep skin firm. Without vitamin C present, those enzymes slow down dramatically. That means collagen fibers form weaker repair, happens slower, existing collagen breaks down faster over time, skin loses its density. And here's the key most people miss. Drinking plain water without this nutrient doesn't fully hydrate skin tissue. Water carries nutrients. Without the right passengers, it's just traffic with no cargo. When a small amount of vitamin C is added to water, it acts like a delivery assistant. It helps the body neutralize oxidative stress that damages collagen support, the enzymes responsible for collagen formation, improve absorption of certain minerals that also support skin structure. This is why dermatologists often say healthy skin starts in the bloodstream, because your skin cells are constantly being rebuilt, but they need raw materials. Without them, water passes through you. Hydration never reaches the deeper layers. Now here's something interesting. When vitamin C levels are low, the body prioritizes vital organs. Skin becomes the last priority. That's when you see dullness, slower healing, deeper fine lines. It's not that skin aged overnight. It just stopped being supported internally. Adding a mild, food-based vitamin C source to water can help recreate the environment your body had when collagen production was easier. Not as a miracle, not instantly, but as a signal. A reminder to your biology. Repair is still important, and when that signal is present consistently, skin begins behaving differently over time. Texture improves, dryness decreases, elasticity feels less fragile, not because something is coating the surface, because something deeper is being rebuilt. Addition number 2, the trace mineral that controls skin. Elasticity. Collagen gives skin structure, but structure alone isn't enough. You can build all the collagen you want and still have skin that looks thin, fragile, or sagging, because structure needs flexibility, and flexibility is controlled by something most people have never even heard connected to skin aging. Silica. Not the sand, not the industrial material. A natural trace mineral found in certain plant sources and in very small amounts in water from specific environments. Here's why this matters. Inside the skin, collagen fibers don't just sit there like ropes. They're woven into a network. That network has to bend, stretch, and return to shape. Silica plays a role in maintaining the integrity of connective tissue, including the framework that supports collagen and elastin. When levels are low over time, you don't just see wrinkles. You see loss of skin resilience, slower tissue repair skin that creases more easily and stays creased. That snap-back quality begins fading. And here's the subtle part. Silica isn't something the body stores in large amounts. It depends on regular intake. But modern diets and filtered water often contain very little of it compared to what humans historically consumed through natural mineral water and plant-rich diets. When silica support drops, connective tissue maintenance quietly weakens. You don't notice it day to day. But over years, the skin's supportive framework becomes less organized. Adding a gentle, food-derived silica source to water doesn't act like a cosmetic treatment. It supports the internal environment where collagen fibers align properly, connective tissue maintains flexibility, hydration is retained more effectively within tissue. It's not dramatic, it's foundational, and foundational changes are what alter how skin behaves long term, not how it looks for a few hours. When elasticity improves, something interesting happens. Fine lines don't just appear softer because of moisture. They form more slowly because the skin bends instead of folding sharply. That's a structural difference. And structure is what aging gradually erodes, not suddenly, quietly. Addition number 3, the amino acid, signal that supports skin repair. Now we move deeper, because collagen isn't just maintained. It's constantly being broken down and rebuilt. Your skin today is not the same skin you had last year. Every day, tiny repairs happen beneath the surface, and those repairs depend on amino acids, the building blocks of proteins. One in particular plays an interesting role in connective tissue support. Glycine. It's a simple amino acid, small, unassuming, but it's heavily used in collagen structure. When collagen is formed, glycine appears again and again in the protein chain, like a repeating structural unit. But glycine isn't just a raw material. It's also involved in tissue repair, signaling, supporting calm inflammatory responses, assisting the body's natural recovery processes. Here's where water comes in. A small amount of glycine dissolved in water is absorbed differently than large protein meals. Instead of being broken down slowly through digestion, it becomes more available as a circulating building block. That doesn't create collagen on its own, but it supports the environment where repair can happen more efficiently. And when repair efficiency declines with age, that's when you see slower healing, persistent dryness, rough texture, thinning appearance. Skin doesn't just age because time passes. It ages when repair can't keep up with breakdown. Supporting amino acid availability helps shift that balance. Not aggressively, not artificially, just by making sure the raw materials for repair aren't the limiting factor. Addition number 4, the invisible shield that protects collagen. Every single day, your skin is under attack, not from age itself, but from something far more constant. Oxidative stress. It's happening right now. Sunlight, air pollution, stress hormones, even normal metabolism. All of these create unstable molecules in the body called free radicals. Their job is to react, and collagen happens to be one of their favorite targets. When free radicals interact with collagen fibers, they weaken them. They make them more brittle, less organized, easier to break down. That's when lines deepen faster than expected. This is where a plant compound long studied for skin health becomes important. Polyphenols, particularly those found in green tea, but again, not as a trendy drink. In this context, they act as bodyguards. Polyphenols help neutralize free radicals before they damage tissue. Think of them as stabilizers. They don't stop aging. They reduce the rate of structural damage. That difference matters. Here's why this pairs with water. When these compounds are gently infused into water, they circulate alongside hydration, reaching tissues where oxidative stress is active. Instead of collagen being repeatedly weakened, damage slows. Repair can catch up. And when the rate of damage drops even slightly, something subtle happens over months. Skin appears more even. Texture looks smoother. Elasticity lasts longer. Not because something was added on top, because something harmful was reduced underneath. Most anti-aging conversations focus on adding things. Few talk about removing the daily silent damage. But preservation is just as powerful as rebuilding. Addition number 5, the mineral that helps skin hold water. Now we shift from structure and protection to hydration mechanics. Because hydration is not just about how much water you drink. It's about whether your tissues can retain that water. Skin cells don't hold moisture automatically. They depend on electrolyte balance. One mineral plays a key role here: magnesium. Often associated with muscles or sleep, magnesium is also involved in how cells manage fluid balance. Inside tissues, magnesium helps regulate how water moves across cell membranes. When levels are low, hydration becomes inefficient. Water may pass through the body, but cells don't retain it well. That's when skin can look thin, papery, prone to creasing. Even when someone drinks plenty of fluids, magnesium supports the environment where cells can hold onto water more effectively. That's a different kind of hydration, not surface moisture, cellular hydration. And when cells are well hydrated, collagen fibers sit in a more supportive environment, like beams in a structure surrounded by proper cushioning. This influences how skin reflects light, resists fine lines, maintains smoothness. Again, this isn't cosmetic, it's mechanical. Hydrated tissue behaves differently than dehydrated tissue, and that difference shows on the surface over time. Addition number 6, the compound that supports the skin barrier from within. When people think of skin barrier, they picture creams, lotions, oils, serums, but the barrier that keeps skin smooth, resilient, and less prone to fine lines is built from the inside first. Because the outermost layer of your skin, the part that keeps moisture in and irritants out, is made of specialized lipids and proteins that your body has to produce. If internal support drops, the barrier weakens. That's when you notice skin that feels tight after washing, flakiness that returns quickly, lines that appear deeper by the end of the day, makeup settling into creases. It's not just dryness, it's barrier instability. One nutrient that quietly plays a role here is omega-3 fatty acids, particularly the plant-based forms that can be gently incorporated into water-based routines in very small amounts. These fats are part of the building blocks for the lipid layer that supports the skin's protective function. When internal levels are low, the barrier becomes less efficient. Water escapes more easily. Skin becomes more reactive. Inflammatory signals rise, and inflammation over time accelerates collagen breakdown. This is the hidden connection. Barrier weakness doesn't just affect surface comfort, it influences the deeper structural aging process. Supporting omega-3 availability helps the body maintain the lipid environment that keeps the barrier stable. When the barrier holds, something subtle changes. Hydration lasts longer, redness decreases, skin doesn't crease as sharply under movement, because the surface layer is no longer constantly stressed, and when surface stress lowers, deeper structures get a break too. Addition number 7, the trace element that supports skin regeneration signals. Now we reach the final piece, because skin aging isn't only about collagen or hydration, it's also about cell turnover. Your skin is constantly renewing itself. Old cells move up, new cells replace them, but this renewal process slows with age, and when turnover slows, skin looks dull, texture feels rough, lines appear more. Find one trace element plays a role in many enzyme systems involved in cellular renewal. Zinc. Often associated with immunity, zinc also supports tissue repair, balanced inflammatory responses, protein synthesis pathways connected to skin structure. It acts like a quiet coordinator, not flashy, but involved in multiple repair processes. When zinc levels are insufficient over time, skin may struggle to regenerate as efficiently. That doesn't cause overnight aging, but it contributes to the slow drift toward thinner, less resilient tissue. Small, consistent support helps maintain the systems responsible for renewal, which means the skin you have next year isn't just older, it's still being refreshed properly, and that's the difference between aging that accelerates and aging that progresses more gently. What this really means: none of these additions are magic. They don't erase time, they don't replace medical care, but together they address something most surface-focused routines ignore: the internal environment that skin depends on. Collagen production, elasticity, protection, hydration retention, barrier strength, cell renewal. These are biological processes. When supported, skin behaves differently over months and years. When neglected, structural aging accelerates quietly. A glass of water seems simple, but when paired with the right internal support, it becomes a delivery system. And over time, small daily signals shape how the skin ages. Not dramatically, not instantly, but steadily. And steady change is what the skin understands best.